Hello.
Hello.
Button is good to button.
Okay, let's see if I've programmed this
confirm
correctly.
and live.
Yep.
Yeah, it worked.
Yay!
Huzzah!
So hi, welcome back to MSQsday for the second time where we've skipped a week. Everything's fine.
It is definitely fine. Don't worry about it.
But I mean, we are here, and
Yeah.
we didn't have to skip a second week in a row on account of technical issues this time. Probably.
Yay.
Hopefully.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Fingers crossed and all that. Oh, it is.
Ooh,
Apparently,
sunset, pretty.
sunset.
Yeah! No, hold on, what time is it? I just look up at my screen, it's just like,
Yeah.
ooh. Lens flare. Yo, it's so cool.
Yeah. It's pretty.
There we go. Jesus.
So actually, I'm
Hey, did
done.
you know?
Sorry, you go
Your
first.
post pops time. Your post pops time.
Yep.
Ah.
Yep. So hey, I mentioned this a little bit before stream, and I've suddenly realized I'm not actually sure if I was correct. Did we? I know we've streamed since. I know we've mentioned the free company stuff on stream, but
Yeah.
did we have that set up for the last time we were playing FF14?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
We might have. Either way. Either way, we should probably go over it just in case.
Yeah. So we have a free company now. Woo!
Yeah!
Right, needs to be actually on a microphone.
Yep.
Can't
So
be halfway across
I'll take over being leader of it once it has existed for enough day.
yeah.
Yeah. Should be like 2 weeks more ish.
Thereabouts.
Yeah. I'm not sure of the exact timing on that.
It's 30 days.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So we have a free company now. For Spectra Magica. It is. We are accepting people from our community into the free company, but we haven't actually discussed the protocol for getting that set up yet. I believe the plan is for us to discuss that hopefully
Later.
very soon.
Later, Tia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can do an early Discord shout out. You can go check that out, and in the FF14 channel named Pray Return, we will put a notice there once we know how we're getting people in. But yeah, huzzah! We won't be having we won't be getting
harassed by other free company invites anymore.
Yeah, exactly. We won't be getting recruited repeatedly.
I didn't have that issue because I was visiting the world.
Yeah.
So,
but
I now exist on this world, hence why free company.
Yep.
Me.
So yeah, and then I don't know, anything else we want to go over? We're out of practice.
Yeah, it might be. I've been playing.
Well, yeah.
I mean for the voices, but also that.
I've been busy. Like,
Oh,
a lot busy. Watch the number in the corner. That was already there. That might have been there. I got all my tanks up to like 50, I think. That's
yeah.
the main thing here.
Ah, yeah. Well, besides Gunbreaker, that starts at 60.
Yeah. No, I managed to lower my gunbreaker somehow.
Yeah.
Anyways. Currently working on my scholar. Which...
Oh, yeah, I have a... You want to show off this Gunbreaker blade that I got for collector's edition stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I also want to show off the Red Mage one.
Ooh,
well.
yes.
Say
What
hello
is your-
to the chicken knife.
Oh, chicken knife. Oh, that's very good. I love it.
Excellent.
Just a good little friend.
It's just a good little friend. I can't get the farrier card.
Tragic.
Good pick the card though.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It runs out in 10 seconds.
Sure does. So, okay. Recap?
Oh crap, your blue's at 50?
Yeah, I got... I told you, I got...
Brilliant.
Would you like to murder way too many chocobos?
It can happen another time. Yeah. Screw MSQsday, it's time for Blue Beans leveling montage.
I just spent 4 hours testing my setup.
Oh,
And I
very good.
didn't do it so that we could get that far off track.
So you go kill chocobos for 4 hours.
Yeah, no. So yeah, recap time, I guess. Where were we 2 weeks ago?
We started to set on our way to go talk to Gracevelga. We got stopped by coming up to the Churning Mists after we went through some... Okay, so... We had asked of us to solve a problem for Drag down at, We had asked of us by the dragons living in Annex Shrine in the Dravanian Forelands, if we could go through. And they said, basically they said, on the condition that you're able to solve our problem with the Nath and the fact that they had summoned a primal. We're like, sure, we'll go summon a primal. They didn't believe us, but we're like, yeah, if you can do it, we'll let you through. Lo and behold, you know, God Killer here.
Yeah.
We did solve that problem, and they were like, well, I'm impressed, and as said, can let you through. We'll judge your worth for getting through some Arl along the way, which, you know, we kind of just wandered up to the door, and they're like, oh, good, you can go through.
Yep.
We went through some Arl, which sent us up to the Churning Mists. Up in the Churning Mists, we happened to see a Moogle, and we're like, this fucking Moogle's up here? But then when we went into the Moogle home up here, we couldn't find any Moogles.
Oh,
Well, yeah, there's a Moogle here. We couldn't find any Moogles, but we definitely felt there was magicka in the area that indicated Moogles. So we went down to Gridania to go talk to Kane Senna, who, and also we had Kuplo Cop, who happened to hear something about Moogles and wanted to come along. So Kane and Kuplo came up to the Churning Mists with us, and because Moogles, like Moogles, I guess, we did get to meet the other Moogles,
Your Moogle friend.
and we asked of them, hey, can we get... we need to go meet Hraesvelga. Can you help? And they're like, well, we don't know if we can trust you. Instead, go help us with these tasks of trust. They got us to do menial chores, because no one wanted to do them at the end of the day.
Yep.
And then at the end of all that as well, they were like, besides, we already trusted you. You were friends with a Moogle.
We just needed to keep you occupied so that we could get the thing ready.
We needed to keep you occupied because we didn't take care of the horn that lets us talk to Hraesvelga. That got squashed and was not left polished, so they just, needed time to fix that up. And then we set up on our way to go meet Hraesvelga and stopped here to camp because there was a lot of wind. So we had to wait for the winds to die down.
And Justinian is done with all of our shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Estinia got really annoyed at all the Moogle shit. It was like, oh, wasting time.
So
there's an angry Durgan out there.
And the whole reason that we're trying to meet with Hraesvelga is we're trying to negotiate a peace, or at least a ceasefire with the dragons.
We're trying to negotiate peace with the dragons, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with primarily...
They don't want to keep fighting this war that's waged for 1,000 years.
Yeah. And also Estinian, if I recall correctly, in the final cutscene, Estinian was like, yeah, it's getting increasingly difficult to just take the church's teachings at face value now.
There's a lot of proof out in the greater world of the Dravanian Forelands, and especially up in the Churning Mists. There was at one point in time, there was a time where dragons and people did live happily together.
Yup.
Gestures upwards.
Yeah.
If you look over my shoulder, Tika. Towards the up.
Oh yeah, there's the statue of Shiva over there.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait. Ah, there we go. Up there.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's sort of the brief recap of what happened last stream. Killed a god, ran a dungeon, ended up here. Did Moogle chores.
Numbers. To Dragon Friendship.
And, hang on, I need to check my notes. Had we...
Yes, we have run into Morgan before.
Yeah.
I believe Hime.
Was that a mock-up?
I don't know. I know I'm these two nerds, so...
It's not on my notes for some reason.
Anything.
Maybe mock-on sounds correct.
Okay.
You're gonna go away for now. Only one bet for stream.
Only
So then we don't get really cluttered.
Yeah, I've started turning off some of the extra names that we don't really need.
But we're gonna have to let you go.
Had we read any of these? I don't believe we had.
Oh. I don't remember.
Oh.
I think we did, actually. I think we stopped right after the cutscene.
Probably. Oh, also your running pose still stick. So, voices are gonna be weird today.
Yep.
I trust you are well rested, Flint. Good. We are to parley with Hraesvelga. If we are to parley with Hraesvelga even, we shall each each have need of the full complement of our wits. I missed. How did I get a Wraith Spellguard for once offhand and stub my toe on compliment? Whenever you are ready, warrior of light, full eager am I to gaze upon this great one.
You must succeed in winning Gracefelga to our cause. Lend me your resolve, Saint Shiva.
And that will move us.
Heart of
Move has
ice.
pants.
Mokan is gazing meaningfully at the path to Zenith. The campfire was so cozy, I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Gracefelga back to the skies above Zenith, I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot of that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if that's all the same to you. Good luck, Cooper. It was nice knowing you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Martin.
Oh, that's right. No, the reason why we had to wait for Gracefelga is because he had gone off to go find food because of the winds being of a certain kind. So we just had to wait for him to come back.
Yeah, makes sense. We are all in range of accidentally aggroing things, right?
No,
I am.
I think you're the only one.
Aren't these things
think
like
I might.
level
Yeah,
50?
I have been.
Yeah, isn't the range 40? Or, sorry, isn't the range 20 levels till you don't...
10 levels.
10, okay.
And they're
So
above
Tika's just barely there.
50.
Okay.
They're like 55.
Unfortunately, a lot of things here are, yeah, pretty.
Mhm.
Things here are docile until you hit them.
Aside from the dragons.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember to get the Jokos down and the
Oh, no.
Yep.
thing.
I literally ran around here, just before stream.
Yeah, I was over here like a week ago. Because I was like, okay, I can't do this run back anytime. Every time. There's an Aetherite right here.
Yeah.
Or I'm just grabbing it. So, ready?
It is very pretty.
Oh, if you haven't been up here, there is a Windy Boy.
Yep.
Oh, yep. I'll grab it along the way. Or I can come back later and grab it.
It's at, like, the very top of the tower, so...
I think it's basically where we're going.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear it. Or I heard it. Oh, yeah, it is.
Just basically running around the bottom. I'm being like, okay, which direction is it heading? North, south, west,
Yeah.
east. Alright,
Where is it?
Well,
got it. It's up.
looking at the distance, I was like, I'm just gonna assume it's on top of this thing, because it doesn't seem like the kind of place that has an entrance.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Alvino. Very insightful. So this is the place. Your commentary is very astute, thank you. It's time, Warrior of Light.
Lend be your resolve, Saint Shiva. Who's ready to beat a dragon?
Cutscenes, cutscenes! Remember to pause at the first dialogue.
Yeah.
was not the dude I was expecting.
Who wants to translate Grace Thunder?
Mortals, why do you disturb my solitude?
Also, this one's voice, so auto offense.
Grace Thunder doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll have to auto translate and then sort of just click through as it happens.
Okay.
We might... Actually, after this next box, we might, do auto advance and I'll try and translate on the fly.
Fair enough. I'll speak slow.
Yeah, we'll see.
Probably.
Okay. We
Ready?
good?
Yep.
And go. Thou speakest the name of a creature that but awaiteth the release of oblivion. Leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind.
Twilight box ahead of me. Never mind, we're good.
Racefelger, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Do not speak her name, mortal.
If you do pause, I'm like a good chunk behind you.
I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
I have stopped.
I have stopped.
Okay, good.
Alright.
Izael, speak I must. Box?
Yes.
That's where we are?
Just
Okay.
Yes,
before
that
we
one is
do
just finished.
start going again, I
Right.
want you to look at Gracefelger, notably Gracefelger's head.
That dragon's missing an eye.
Yeah.
I can't see that. I'm on... That's not the box I'm on.
Go one forward.
Okay.
And you can do translation while we're there.
Foolish girl, thinkest thou my beloved spirit hath descended from the heavens? Oh, yeah.
That dragon's missing an eye. And also like a good chunk of a horn, but mostly the eye.
Huh.
Hey, that's... How many eyes do the... Sorry, I'm trying to remember a thing about a certain Dragoon quest.
Hmm.
Concerning. Get you in your tour?
Alright. Ready?
I might have ended up a bit ahead, but yeah.
And go. That the secrets of her heart are thine to know.
We could not get this in sync.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Gullible fool. The light but illuminated the past for thee. It did not grant thee omniscience. The spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva. 'Tis but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. In
Let
an
that
age
sink in.
long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly. Beguiled by the Dark One's lies, they attempted to resurrect a king amongst worms. Yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen blood brother. Such gods are not summoned, but created. Phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Interesting.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death, and thou wouldst speak to me of peace. Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth, then tell me thou deservest forgiveness. "1,200 years ago, my beloved Shiva's sacrifice served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. 2 centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elezen learned much about us, not least that the eyes of a great worm are the wellspring of his strength. 'Twas out of the selfish desire to possess this strength that King Thordan then conspired unto all that our peoples had achieved together. With the aid of his leal knights, that most noble of Elezen lured my brood sister into an ambush and took from her that which he craved." Sorry, I would have tried again, but I knew I was out of time.
Ratatoska.
"Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger, of my brood sister's tattered corpse, defiled by her Elezen allies. They had torn out her eyes and feasted upon them in a manner of wild beasts.
Hey, those are some familiar looking
Yet
swords.
that was not all. For from their bloody banquet, the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now I labor to comprehend something. The enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies, hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thordan and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery they set about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truth that the Holy See would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. 'Tis a song my kind shall ne'er forget, even should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard crumble to dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thordan's people to suffer for their sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragonkind.
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that all the traitor's progeny bear a trace of essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it. Sorry. I'll get there later.
Then
Ratatoshka.
the seed lies within us.
'Tis for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and thus they are transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brother shall account for all of the betrayer's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like thee, Dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere thou reachest 80, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Thou hast the right of it, Dragonslayer. Comprehendest thou now the futility of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp.
Remember, this has gone on for 1,000 years.
'Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetrate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from Reta's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? Sorry, I need to have an opportunity to pronounce it properly first. 'Tis only the calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury hath not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone.
You remember, Gracevelga ate Shiva. Hi. It was nice meeting you.
Thanks for not murdering Astinian, even though he's starting to deserve it at this rate.
So, what did you think about all the information you got from that?
That is... I feel that's not new information for me, so Tika, you go first.
It's... that's a good question.
Most notably, the point that I'm interested in is what Horace Velga said in regards to primals.
Oh yeah, no, that part, the game has been hinting at that being the case for a while, and it was my existing interpretation. So that felt less like new information and more confirmation of what I already believed to be the case.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
there's a secondary part of that I am horribly concerned about because cough.
Sorry, I don't follow you.
Dream Quest stuff.
Oh, right.
Cough. Cough. Mainly two things there. Something of a soul and something of a blood.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the fact that Ishgardians, in a sense, have latent dragon within them.
Yeah, that can be awoken by consuming dragon blood.
Yep.
My brain must not have interpreted that, what with trying to say the words. I was more focused on speaking than on absorbing. So, right, that's...
So yeah, a long time ago, when they took down Ratatoshka, King Thordan and the Knights 12 ate Ratatoshka's eyes, and so over time, the power of the Dragon Eye has dwindled down, but is still within most, if not all, of the Ishgardian people. And so Nidhogg, instead of just completely destroying Ishgard, because he's probably entirely capable of that, has either been killing some people or converting them into dragons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because once
by Ishgard, so
spoiler, cough.
Yeah.
That is certainly a thing.
What you got?
What side have you got for us, a stadium?
As predicted, Iceheart's faith in the worm was misplaced. Which leaves us with but one reason, recourse. You know I have the right of it, Warrior of Light. Great.
Okay. Let's calm down, Estinian. Let's talk about this, maybe.
What false god is this Shiva? What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart?
Yeah.
You have welcomed your interpretation of Shiva into your heart.
You've
deified your Blurbo.
Yes, that's exactly what she's done.
Fuck! God damn it!
Alright, I'll know what you got. Alright, Svelga was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. Its voice fairly dripped with power. The will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. It is but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, while even unto the heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truth we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will turn Nidhogg from his course. Have some pants.
Have some pants. forums or whatever. Alpha now is considering your party's next course of action. Oh, this was a cutscene.
Yep. Remember to turn off auto advanced, and if you haven't.
Oh, it's voice.
Alright, we'll wait at the first
Well, what
box.
do you propose we do now?
Yep,
I,
waiting.
for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
Ready?
Yep.
And go.
Waiting for load times.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word and aided you in this fool's errand with Hreysvolga. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg
Justinian,
dies,
you
this
dumb
world
bitch.
will die with him.
A moment, Estinian.
You dumb good-looking
You
bitch. How
yourself
could you?
spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet
You did
propose to
bring
conquer
up
the
this.
beast in his own land.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the warrior
That's
of
what you
light
two
has
got for
been
that
to
line.
many an invincible foe. But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
Well, we really should have done the tribute quests, huh?
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Same crimson ere this conflict ended.
Sorry.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
I just got thrown through half a loop. That Steven sounds vaguely British,
Yeah.
yet also probably has a French name.
Yeah. Welcome to the concept of, like, gestures at why English is 5 languages in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Okay, it's also saying the same thing. Well, time to
Okay,
go to the area.
Tika. Could you scroll back for me a second in your notes? Or in your things?
What am I looking for?
I'm currently looking for that currently.
Would it
There's a
be that
part-
in close combat, this will afford us an advantage, and if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe when Estinian was holding Nidhogg's eye?
Yes! Because,
Or got different dialogue having done the Dragoon quests.
yep,
Ah,
the line I got was, and with 2 Azir Dragoons working in unison, and who can say what might be possible.
right.
Because, cough.
Mhm.
I was thinking, I'm like, man, we really should have done the Dragoon quests, huh?
You should have! These are really plot relevant right now! Onwards to horse.
Okay, don't give me a mount game. Rolling.
Ooh. Oh, fuck yeah. Sorry,
Oh.
one of my things sold pretty well.
Oh, nice. What yourself?
Did you just fucking jump down?
Yeah,
I did.
Fair enough.
I followed Tika.
Should be one quest off from being able to switch to a melee A class. Oh hey, a random quest. Oh god damn it, it's Muglio again. I'll get to that later. Shit, Muglio. Oh, that looks like a problem. Ah.
Oh hey, guess what I haven't done?
Oh,
That don't
Oh, my
take
tank
sense.
yeah, that might help.
I missed my buttons.
Thank you for the Asuna after I assumed everything.
Oh. To be fair, I didn't think I assumed you. I thought I assumed me.
Oh. I thought... I saw you do Asuna. Or I heard you do Asuna.
Yeah.
I might have gone the wrong way. Oops.
But. I see you over there. Oops. Turn around.
Oh,
I messed up.
every now and then we fall apart.
Come on.
No dragons, only crab. Where are we going, by the way?
We
Okay.
keep going this way.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there. Tika just decided to teleport because they're that far away. It was closer for them.
I
Alright.
went the wrong way. I would have had to double back a whole bunch.
Oh, yeah, fair. I do adore this tiny crab.
Well, I might have actually miscalculated the teleport as well. Oops.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Go, heal squad.
We can defeat them. I believe in us. Sam Brincel.
Hang on.
Afternoon.
I still need to defeat them.
Ah.
Okay.
Round 2!
Fight!
But I do hope he makes some good progress. There is stuff coming up.
Mm. Oh, one more. For the fun of it. Oh, I think I know where we're heading. Yeah. Hello.
I'll do my breakfast later.
Yeah. Very much. How did you... Having fun there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Have I ever seen that bomb actually be a bomb?
It is a bomb. Every time.
Okay, better question. Has it done anything? Or has it exploded yet? Sorry.
Yes, every time.
Okay.
It does damage and it also does healing.
I need to see how that looks when I turn all particles on.
Well, you can find out in 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to turn all particles on right now. We might take a look at like a training dummy at some point.
It doesn't need to be at a training dummy. I can put it anywhere.
Sure, whatever. Later.
Anywho. Simeon, pray tell me I am wrong.
Also,
Oh god,
just,
what were you...
look up.
Oh, jeez, what the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, that's where Nidhogg is.
Oh.
That's an Angie dragon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, cutscene.
An Angie Draggy.
Ingy Draggy. Nidhogg. He's a big angry one.
Disabling.
It's a big angry one.
Is that it?
Voiced.
Yep, voiced. Let me know when you're good.
Yep.
I'm good.
And go.
Yeah, he's a big angry one.
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard.
Hi, Vesper.
Mark, how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the Primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
Oh, yeah, does it get to be useful again?
Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
It's time to go see everybody.
Should we really be doing this, Alphino? Also, yes, hello.
Yes.
Should we really be doing this? How else do you propose we get in there, Tika?
Should we be trying to get in there?
Oh, well, we don't have many other options, do we?
Yeah. If given enough time, you two become a cloud of angry mood.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Woo! Sort of.
I have no better gear, but that's a later problem for later me.
You won't be able to do Dragoon because your Dragoon's 53, 52. You can't do red because he's a 54.
Okay, one second. What do I have? You're taking Astrologians. Well, let's...
Like I said, if you want to run healer, I'm happy to tap off healer.
Nah, I'm kind of... Ooh, I have a better sword apparently. Yeah, no, I'm kind of in the mood for melee.
Alright.
If our only remaining recourse is to violence, then He should seek out the swiftest path to victory. With every moment we hesitate, Ishgard's prospects grow bleaker.
Yeah, we'll just ring Nidhogg's doorbell. Ding dong, we have a pizza delivery.
New wins, old friends. Estinian would have you enlist the aid of Sid Garland.
Yay, so it gets to be useful!
This might actually be Tardolfing doing voices for a while. I just realized
Oh, no.
Easter and Sid are also.
No, Sid is Gigas.
Oh, Sid is Gigas? Okay.
Yes.
I'm Sid. I am Sid.
Yes. I couldn't get Sid's voice anywhere near right, and you were better at it, so... And
I
plus,
forgot it.
These two were... These nerds were also in a scene earlier. Anywho. A force with sufficient power to break through a primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the area. And I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well. On the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. Estinian, you dumb bitch! I say this with all of the love and affection in my heart. You dipshit. Steal all the glory for myself. Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by link when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Renet's Forum Flint. From what I gleaned, the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project at Sid will still be in Ishgard.
Return
to Foundation!
I remain here. I mean, you can continue to teleport. Go meet with your engineer friend. I shall remain here and keep vigil over the one. Thank you, Estinian. Please try not to die.
Don't die.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Estinian has just a teeny bit too much of that religious zealotry TM.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Hubris Field. Where are we heading? We are heading this way. Oh, hey, I know where we're heading. What a perfect place to go find our nerds. So because we haven't been doing job quests on stream as much, the Mechanist Guild.
Yup.
Gun.
Okay. When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, he may still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or perhaps even the Steel Sky manufacturing. But let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who. Sir Emmerich would seem the obvious choice, but there is no guaranteeing I'll be able to grant us an audience in short notice. I have it. Count Edmund's youngest son prides himself on knowing all of the Holy Sea's juiciest rumors. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Elaine is about. But Alpha now. Alpha now. Alpha now. Alpha now. Sorry, I am committing to this bit. Alpha now. They moved! Fuck! For the last 4 quests! Biggs and Wedge have just been working on this tiny ship.
Well, that's right. Yeah, they've been working on their design of the mana cutter.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Last one.
Oh, I guess we're just going straight inside.
Yeah, no, it's a warp inside. You have to go physically talk to a mana line.
I was gonna read that line, but I guess it doesn't matter.
It's the same line
every single time.
That's fair.
Who was voicing on a while?
That was Poe.
Apparently.
Alright. Everyone ready?
Fuck, I cannot remember his voice for shit.
Well, Amanda Lane is mine.
I know, I'm more meaning
On a
there's
while.
this line, whatever. But yeah, sure.
The hero returns. How goes the fight, old girl? Well, I trust. In search of a Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he's been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. 'Twould seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too.
No, this is where you said to go at the first place.
But you didn't want us to waste time going to 3 different places. It's just hence why you asked someone.
Okay, whatever. The airship landing. Yes, I thought as much. But, come Flint, we must find Sid and trouble him, and for his expert opinion. Farewell!
Bye.
When it comes to... when it comes to exchanging information of uncertain origin, Lord Annalane is something of a prodigy.
Like a Madeline. It says, if you do find Master Garland at the airship landing, I trust you won't forget who told you where to look. Credit where credit's due and all that.
Annalane, I am going to throw you off of a cloud. You're getting the same freaking... You're getting the same threat as the dude outside the blacksmith guild. Hell, I am a healer. You will not go swiftly.
I remember when I was watching something, and it was talking about how a necromancer is just a late healer.
Yep. Doctor, he's already dead. Snaps gloves. I didn't lose my medical license for nothing. Hey, these nerds. How you doing?
Have Biggs and Wedge ever been given a voice? Because I feel like every time we've seen them,
I think so.
They have. Well, okay, sorry. They have in regards to the game keeps giving them a voice, and it's bad.
Right.
Dark.
Ah! No, that's a cutscene!
Oh.
I know. Out here.
Disable.
It's no voice.
Alright. Hang on, let's see if I can get this voice again.
So Sid's actually in proper cold attire as well.
It's a fucking miracle they know how to dress.
Alphino very would have just worn what he was wearing until Tataru gave him his outfit.
Oh, Tataru! We need to go check on Tataru.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Alright. I don't know if I've got the voice that I did, but I've got something.
It was basically Thancred, but older and less cocky.
So
it's
not
Thancred,
Thancred.
but not Thancred.
It's close enough to Thancred that Thancred is the reference point.
It sure wasn't my reference point, so that doesn't help me.
I mean, for the voice you were doing for the both of them.
Yeah, also, it's been longer since I've done Thancred's voice, I'm pretty sure, so, you know.
Yeah, where in the fuck is Thancred? Part 2.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we're at, like, part 6.
You still don't know where Thancred is. Or what anyone else is, I suppose, but...
Yeah.
Where in the fuck is Thancred?
Aaron, Alphino, how fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces.
Sorry, immediately something got caught in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, Master Ellen. I'm sure it will come as little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. So we need to break into a dragon's den.
We're gonna play Dig Dog Ditch with the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Another wind barrier. And you say it was conjured by Nidhogg. The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Dravanians would fly rings around her.
If only there were two individuals standing right here that I've just mentioned were working on some form of ship in the Mechanist Guild. What a shame!
And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them.
But there must be something we can do. Some manner of weapon we could employ. Estinian stands visible at the edge of the churning mist. Yes, but we do not quite know how much longer.
Alright. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat.
Gestures backwards once more.
We're gonna need a smaller boat.
Fucking hell.
For 14 you are delightful.
Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufactory is not far.
We were just there!
What did I just say?
I really don't have any lines outside of voiced lines, huh?
Yeah,
Not since that one that one string of quests with the Mac.
I guess we're
Oh,
speaking to
I
Tataru
haven't
first,
done
though.
that.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
Tataru. Forgotten or
Fortnite.
something night. Yes.
Or you can go to
Very
the
important.
Either is about as quick. It's the same.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Um, yeah, so when you were saying, like, Sid is just Thancred, but Olrin with less nut. Literally, my only reference point for Thancred is sarcastic. That's it. Whenever I'm going to do Thancred, that's the only thing that I think.
Oh, hey, you two have flying sprung. Congratulations. Up and out. Ah, yes. Sky Seal Manufacturing. As I recall, this workshop is primarily devoted to the construction of dragon-slaying weapons.
They're called guns.
The Ishgardians have granted us the use of a small corner of their workshop, all part of the agreement. I think you'll see we've made the most of the space.
Okay, who voices Biggs and who voices Wedge? Because I am immediately tempted to steal Wedge.
I can give you Wedge if you want.
Yeah, one sec.
I'm just thinking, Biggs, are you fool of a Lalafell? You ditched your magic armor.
Very silly. We're not giving them their canon voices in the slightest, by the way. Not at least.
Yeah.
Whatever they do with Biggs, I can't fix. I can't make that work. So sorry, I need to double check. I
mean, I can-
muted on my side. Oh dear.
I could probably give Biggs a go. I'm not going to try the accent.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, I'm not.
Because it will just sound
muted.
offensive.
Yeah. Anyways, Wedge, what you got? Wedge, you absolute dork. You small dork. Sorry, I called voice and then I immediately couldn't figure out a voice. What the fuck was that?
That was a...
What was that? That was just a player running through.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, cockroach!
I just saw something bright white streak across the stream, and I think that was someone's companion. Anyway,
Yeah, they had a cloud of darkness. Or a puff of darkness, sorry.
Right.
excellent. They all want to build vigor, but we know where the future is heading. That's where you're going. That's what we're going with. Sure.
Sorry, I need to rearrange my stuff because whenever we get another voice, I've run out of page. I'm gonna need to have the other side of the page clear of junk. That can go there. Alright. Okay. What am I gonna go with for this guy? No. No, Tika. That's stupid. I can't do it. It's a really stupid idea. His name is Biggs, and all I can think is, a little project just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one.
If you think you can maintain that, and I won't strangle you, okay, sure.
He just gets a tone voice.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. A little project's just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one.
Okay, he's down.
Why? I almost think you're just going to become TF2 heavy.
Also,
Again, I
wait,
can't do that without an offensive sounding accent.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering.
So heavy.
We call it a Monica.
Fair.
Well, this one's voiced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats, you got to do one line each for him.
Ready?
I know, and we're... Yeah.
Yep, ready.
And go.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco. impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off, if you'll forgive the pun.
Unforgiven.
Tataru.
Tataru, what's happened?
Why is Much so British?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Ulda. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
Alright, we didn't tell you three she's still alive, did we?
Mm-hmm.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds. You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Maybe we did catch them up to speed.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe Tataru caught them up to speed.
Hopefully.
That would
Hopefully
make
someone
sense.
did. Also, I know they replaced everyone's voice actors, but goodness, Biggs now sounds way too much like Sid.
He does.
Yeah.
What brilliant insight have you got?
I'm as intrigued as you, Flint. Shall we hear what news Tataru has brought us?
General Sunderland. Tataru has news for you from Ulda.
Right.
General
Tataru is
Raoban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation.
I immediately forgot Alpha now was here. I'm Flint, pressing though Ishgard's plight may be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the Anakata's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thenlin and lend what aid we may. Tataru? That was a voice crack. Tataru, have our friends at the congregation and send a message to Astinian. Tell him we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare.
As you wish, Master Alphino.
Tiny dorks. To the Waking Sands, and Warrior of Light. 'Tis past time Ulda was delivered from this darkness. We must pray a return.
I have one more ticket. Later, losers.
Yeah, I got it.
Where
I'm out of
is
tickets.
this?
Onwards to Zero Dawn.
And I will go to
You
Windsor.
have an option. Oh, right, you go back to Windsor for some reason.
Because my loading times are fast enough that I can just run out the gate. As long as I can remember which gate it is.
It's a vote.
You gotta go talk to an NPC near, the alchemist, the Arcanist skill.
Arcanist skill,
Oh,
thank you.
yes. Yeah.
Not the Alchemist Guild. The Alchemist Guild is elsewhere.
It's in all that. They both start with A.
No, they're very similar. Get you there. Like, why do I have a random blue quest over here? Gee, I wonder. I wonder who that possibly could be.
Oh, right, yeah, it's...
That's...
Oh,
yeah,
random.
never mind.
Yeah,
Coming soon to a stream near you.
eventually. Oh, cutscene. Disable.
Heck.
Thank you for coming.
I am ready on the first
Ready?
hour.
Yep.
Is that everyone ready?
Yes.
Alright, and go.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for her grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, warrior of light? Will you lend me yours?
I need both of mine.
Yeah, I can't take them off. My apologies.
I am short enough to be an arm.
For none more, and for Ulda!
I shall do my best.
He's like a Voltron.
Yeah.
Good scene composition.
Alright, Alpino, what brilliant inside of you up first? Wife.
If one had chosen to entrap the Sultana in a death-like sleep rather than slay her, then one would surely also know of a means to rouse her from said state. There must be an antidote to this poison.
Agreed.
Okay. Who was doing you, Kitty?
Me.
There you go.
Okay.
I did go looking while Poe was reading.
Wife.
Wife.
Our target is Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Mariel is still in hiding there. If it is the place that I am thinking of, then I believe I am acquainted with most of them. That should be of assistance.
Yeah. Also, wife.
Take up.
Yeah?
I took the
Carriage. Whisk us away.
Oh yeah, there's not a particularly close thing.
Onwards.
Hey.
You must approach stealthily and be inconspicuous.
So you can just fly directly there from here, by the way.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And yes, this is the place I'm thinking of. I have completed all of the side quests here. I am a friend of this place.
I have gone fishing here for sharks. Specifically hammerhead sharks. You can fish up from
that's where you get the hammerheads.
Yeah! You need shrimp cages because they're the best for catching them. And then you just sit there and fish until RNG is kind to you.
Yeah, fair.
Alright. Rotating through these extras.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Mariel. Aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. I have a feeling we asked the wrong person first.
I mean, that's the first person we would have gone to.
Unless we came from the main entrance to the town.
Yeah.
Also, hey, Alpha, know what you're doing here.
Also, hey, Alpha, know what you doing.
Oh, Pippin's also here. And Delilah. There's a lot of random NPCs in there. Anywho.
Well, come here.
Well, yes, but I didn't expect the entire team to be here because of aforementioned trying to be sneaky.
It's a fair point.
I've met the Sultana's handmaiden on numerous occasions, but I cannot, for the life of me, bring her features to mind.
She really did just look like a generic background NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think the game's actually named her until now.
No, she's always been referred to as the lady-in-waiting.
Yeah.
Our target is Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting. A woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. I'm just going to say the same thing repeatedly. Yeah, no, this is literally just the same thing as before.
Nah.
Yep. Okay.
Spotted Meadow.
Do I know any returning residents? Laws don't tell me this. Time to come back. The masters will not be pleased to hear this. Thanks for your input.
Yeah, for those unfamiliar, the side quest of this town is some developers are trying to drive everyone out.
Yeah, also sneaky.
Yep. Hey, Raban. That was me, right?
I think so.
Yep. God damn it, where is she? I will tear this place apart if I must.
I think Papa Sean was also you.
I have it down as you.
Oh, weird. Easy now. Now, General, we don't want her bolting down some other hole. There's also a Pippin who I don't believe is voiced. There's also a Delilah who I don't think has voiced.
Yeah, I'm stuck here.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you start talking to the NPC?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Oh no.
I mean, I can... Pippin does in fact have a voice and it is me.
Okay.
I suppose it was too much to ask that we stumble upon her buying fruit in the market square.
Yep. And I'll steal Dulala. Let us gather our players together. This has gone on long enough.
What brings you to our lovely little hamlet?
Side note, I get a different line.
Oh, I also got a different line.
Greetings. Greetings, Aaron. What can I do for the Silver Bazaar's favorite adventurer? Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is what brings you to our lonely little hamlet. I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for
Aw.
Mariel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Uldar, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life.
You aren't wrong.
Right. What were we told? Seems to be going
very
straight for
first-
somewhere.
Yeah, the very first house.
Hello.
Hello.
You've broken into your house.
You left the door unlocked.
Yeah.
Turn off
Perk
auto
one
advance.
NPC.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
Ready?
Yep.
And go.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
What's up?
General Alden.
Like the zoom in on the two Lalas. Like, trouble's coming!
Oh shit! The voicing's gone.
No, it's not. You were just
That's
talking.
not-
No? Okay, just... Okay.
Is this very quiet?
Okay. Oh, you fucker.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Can I throw you
You
in the lake?
motherfucker.
I'll throw you in the ocean. You probably have Saxagill on you. You'll just drop like a...
You'll best talk fast.
Or you'll end up like the other guy that I forgot the name of.
Yep.
Oh, hey, look, there he is. He's suspension.
Yeah.
More than a facade, a means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd.
Alpha
I
will remember
secured his
this.
services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog.
He really just wants to go in the ocean, my goodness.
He does.
We laughed. Alas, Ilberd.
Does he know when to stop running his mouth?
Eventually gave way to
No, of course not.
tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly.
He's fucking rich. He can run his mouth all he wants. He's basically immune.
I'm going to steal his teeth and replace them with coins.
Assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial?
He had it coming!
Acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
I hate to say it, but she has a point.
Yeah, true.
Don't care if she has a point. They're both going in the ocean.
That solves the problem.
You would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
Yeah, you definitely don't have your hands in literally all of the guards' pockets.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
I mean, I can't throw them in the ocean.
I know.
Unfortunately.
Can I do so if I add a rope to their ankles?
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. the citizens of Uldar shall once more be united under Nanamo Ulnamo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Just an itty bit of shark fishing with a lot of us. Just a small bit.
Come on, Lola Reader, come with me to the Isles of Umbra. We're either gonna go Megalodon fishing. You can be the bait, it's fine. I need more shark fin soup that I haven't been using.
Grim.
Hey, Goody. You had killed the one you served. Oh, pray excuse my mutterings. I was reminded of a line from an old poem. Oh no.
That means to rouse the Sultana. Oh no?
So, I'm gonna ask you to read that line again, and then I'm gonna ask that we wrap up soon as we've completed this quest. Hang on a second, because Discord is still being a little jank. Unfortunately, I miscalculated.
How long have we been going?
An hour and 40.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this issue to clear up. Oh, jeez. While we wait for this, the frames to come back, my apologies for the technical difficulties. I had spent about 4 hours this morning trying to establish that they wouldn't happen, and yet here we are.
Yep.
So,
we are not sure what's happening.
No, I'm gonna try and have it sorted by next week, hopefully. I think I'm probably gonna have to reach out to the rest of the OBS community.
Might be an idea.
We're never getting anywhere. We're never going to finish Heavensward at this rate.
I'm so sorry.
You know what?
We managed to do 4 quests!
Yeah.
Yay!
You know what? That's more than we got last week.
Yeah, and
I'll
I mean,
take it.
I could have just decided, screw it, we're not streaming today, but it is more than we could have done.
Yeah.
Very sorry about that. Alright, I think...
I'm just gonna leave Astinian to fucking sit there and wait
Yeah.
for another week. Which may as well be a fucking eternity in Eolosian time.
I think things have stabilized.
Alright. Rereading. By the 12, I feared Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that you of all people, would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana.
Yeah, I mean, he's an arrogant prick, but he's smart.
Yuri has the same line, and then Alphino has a quest.
Alright. Well... with my apologies, it looks like, MSQ stuff is, gonna be done for the day.
The fuck did you get that?
It was also a collector's edition thing.
I'm like, why is your chocobo a Bahamut?
It's a behemoth, but yeah.
Behemoth, yes. Sorry. I keep forgetting Bahamut is also a big angry worm.
So, what's the plan now? I'm probably going to call my stream there just because I don't want to have to deal with this crap.
Yeah, that's fair.
We have the option of doing some other stuff in this game, which is probably
Could finish up the 24 hours for you.
Yeah, we could.
That was my thought. That said, though, actually, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to. I will meet you over in Cornell first.
All right.
But I have a thing I want to pick up in New Gridania.
Well, before I do anything, I'm gonna send people. One of you call Evron or Odd.
You may call Even.
That's Odd, so it goes. They go to Poe.
Ah, I lost. Can I change my answer? I want to pick Even again. Can we reroll? Mulligan.
Did
Brandon.
you just say Mulligan?
Yeah, Mulligan.
Yeah, that's what that's actually called.
Yeah, I know. I've not heard that used outside of the context of card games. Anyway,
I like almost. Oh, someone started with fucking golf.
Wild. It's been rad. Thanks everyone for dropping by. I'm gonna send everyone over to Hime. Poe. Actually,
You can't send them over to Hime.
I did the roll, but it seems like the strong preferences for Hime, so there we go.
I was just making shit up. You can send them to whoever.
Well, I've typed out Hime's name now.
Win. Well, change it.
Data.
Alright. Take care, one and all. Goodbye, stream.